understood. It's understood. Good evening, everyone. I hope this is a grade 9 class. First, I just want to share my NotesMaster page. Just want to show you where the lessons are found in the NotesMaster platform. So what you're supposed to do is to go under the notes. When you go to the Ministry of General Education, Junior Secondary Mathematics, you find topics there. The topic we are looking at is under equations and inequations. That is topic 14. And then we are looking at simultaneous equations today. Those are equations in 2 variables. And we are going to use the elimination method. So let's look at that video. I want everyone to watch that video before we go to our lesson. We'll just take a few minutes. So when you go to that video, you are going to find what elimination is all about. So you are going to find everything we are going to do today under that video. So from now, I want us to go to the lesson we have prepared. I'll share my screen. I'll share my screen. Okay, so for those who don't know me or who've never been in the math class, I'm Mrs. Simfukwe from Kabwe Secondary School. And today we are going to look at simultaneous equations. Our outcomes, you have to identify the coefficients in given equations, use the elimination method to solve simultaneous equations. The prerequisite knowledge, changing the subject of the formula. Everyone has to change the subject of the formula. Solving equations in one unknown. You have to know how to solve equations in one unknown. Everyone has to know that an equation is an open sentence. And what we have to do is to make it true. Then we also have to solve equations in one unknown involving brackets and fractions. Let's look at some definitions. We will be coming across words like simultaneous. What does the word simultaneous mean? Simultaneous means to occur at the same time. Simultaneous means to occur at the same time. To eliminate is to get rid. So eliminate means to get rid. And then the word coefficient means the number before the letter. Sometimes you can be given a number and a letter. That one is called a term. But that number before the letter is called the coefficient. Let's look at some examples. Solve the following simultaneous equations using the elimination method. Solve the following simultaneous equations using the elimination method. We have x plus y is equal to 4 and 2x minus y is equal to 5. Now, when you are given simultaneous equations are equations in 2 unknowns. So what we are saying is that we have 2 letters which we don't know. And what we have to do is to find the values of those letters such that when we replace them in those equations, they are going to give us true sentences. Now, the question is saying, use the elimination method. Use the elimination method. To eliminate is to get rid. To eliminate is to get rid. So what we are supposed to do is to get rid of one of the variables to solve for the other one. When we find that value, we'll replace it in either equation 1 or 2 to solve for the other unknown. Let's do that. So we have x plus y.
Madam.
Yes?
I encourage that let them do the solving, then they discuss.
This one they can't.
Okay.
They can't do it, Mr. Katete, and unless the second one or the third one. Let me just explain the first one.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, yes. So we have x plus y equal to 4 and 2x minus y equals to 5. When you are asked to eliminate, the first thing you are supposed to do is to identify the coefficients. The coefficient of this x here is a 1. The coefficient of that 2x is a 2. The coefficient of that y is a 1. The coefficient of that negative y is also a negative 1. So when you have the same coefficient where you have 1 and 1, then you can get rid of that. So after identifying the coefficients, the next thing you are supposed to do is to look at the signs. If the signs are different, you add. If the signs are the same, subtract. So this is how we are going to do the simplifying. We are going to simplify in a vertical way, in a straight line going down. So we are saying 1x plus 2x, and then 1y plus negative y. And then we are also going to add 4 plus 5. Let's do that. Let's do that. So when we add 1x plus 2x, we are going to get a 3x. Y plus negative y will give us a 0. 4 plus 5 is giving us a 9. 3x plus 0 is giving us a 9. When you add 3x plus 0, you are going to get a 3x. So we are saying 3x plus 0 is giving us a 3x, which is equal to 9. From there, we can find the value of x. 3x is equal to 9. To find the value of x, you have to divide both sides by the coefficient, which is a 3. Divide both sides by the coefficient. 3 into 3 will give us a 1. 3 into 9 will give us a 3. Our x will be equal to 3. When you find the value of the first variable, substitute it or replace in either equation 1 or equation 2 to solve for y. So I'll pick the first equation. The first equation is x plus y is equal to 4. Since we have already found x3 where there's x, have x plus y equals to 4. When x is equal to 3, it will look like that. So we are saying 3 plus y is equal to 4. Then we'll move the 3 from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. It will become a negative, minus 3. Our final answer will be x is equal to 3 and y equal to 1. That is our answer. Mr. Katete, sir.
Yes.
Can we proceed?
Okay. There's a question. Chisha wants a repeat. You can put your hand at this point. Now you can put one of the parts which were not clear, guys. So I saw the hand from Nompila. I saw the hand is down. Put your hand up, hand symbol. If you are not clear, I give you opportunity. Lydian Mongoch, welcome this afternoon. You have been absent for so long. Lydian.
So whether I pick equation 1 or 2, the answer for the second one, when I replace the x Whether I pick equation 1 or 2, the answer will still be equal to y is equal to 1.
Yes, yes. That's why they are called simultaneous. You need the same value of x and the same value of y to make them both into true sentences. Just try on a piece of paper, put x equal to 3 and y equals to 1 and replace those values in the second equation. Tell us what you are going to get.
Okay, thank you.
Have you tried it? Try it, confirm it.
That's
all. There's another hand, which is you put your hand down when you have answered. Non filo komesha.
Can you repeat? Could you kindly repeat the question? Like
where?
Yes.
Which part haven't you understood?
I think she came late.
The first part.
I think she came late. Yeah,
she came late.
Yeah.
All right. I start afresh?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay, so we were saying, solve the following simultaneous equations using the elimination method. Solve this following simultaneous equations using the elimination method. To eliminate is to get rid. To eliminate is to get rid.
Madam.
So it means you have to get rid, yes?
To get rid is to do what?
Yes. Now? To get rid of either X or, to get rid of either X or Y. One of the variables has to be a 0.
Thank you.
Yes. So when you are asked to eliminate, the first thing you are supposed to do is to identify the coefficients. The coefficients are the numbers before the letters. So we are going to start with X. The coefficient of this X is a 1. The coefficient of that X is a 2. Since the coefficients are different, those cannot be eliminated. You cannot get rid of those because they are different. We go to Y. Y has a coefficient 1 and negative Y here has a 1 there. So since both of those have 1, you can eliminate them. So what you're supposed to do after identifying the coefficients is to go to the signs. If the signs are different, add the equations. If the signs are the same, subtract. Now, since the signs here are different, we are going to add. We'll add in a vertical manner, in a straight line from the top to the bottom. So we are saying 1x plus 2x will give us a 3x. Y plus negative y will give us a 0. 4 plus 5 will give us a 9. It will look like that. So 1x plus 2x will give us a 3x. Y plus negative y will give us a 0. 4 plus 5 will give us a 9. Then from there, we can add 3x plus 0, which is going to give us a 3x. Our 3x will be equal to 9. Since our 3x is equal to 9, we can always find the value of x. We can always find the value of x by dividing both sides by the coefficient, which is a 3. So we are saying 3x divided by 3 will give us a 1x. 9 divided by 3 will give us a 3. Our x will be equal to 3. When you find the value of one variable or one letter, replace it in either the first equation or the second one to solve for y. I'll pick the first equation. Our first equation is x plus y equal to 4. When x is equal to 3, since we have found our x is 3, where there's x here, we'll replace a 3. So we are saying x plus y equals to 4. When x is equal to 3, where there's x, we'll replace a 3. So we are saying 3 plus y is equal to 4. And then we can find the value of y. We'll move the positive 3 from the left-hand side to the right. And the sign has to change. It will become a negative. So we are saying y is equal to 4 minus 3. Our y will be equal to 1. Therefore, our x will be equal to 3 and our y will be equal to 1. So when you replace those two values in both equations, you are supposed to get a true sentence. That is the first question.
There are two hands here.
Can we proceed? Yes.
Before I pick, there's Nokia 2.1 and Matthew's Monga. It's just a caution, guys. For those who are writing on the screen, if I booked you in the morning, you are going to miss 3 days. So those names which I found there on the screen, once I spot you, we are taking you out. Then those who come in mics their own, we are not even giving warnings to take out. There are a lot of serious people outside there, they need to attend them. So at this point in time, we'll ask Matthew's Monga to respond.
Sir, why are we dividing 3?
She's the madam, okay.
Madam, why are we dividing 3? Why are we using 3?
Why we are using 3 is because we want to remain with the 1x. We want to remain with the 1x here, okay? So we can only use 3. When you divide 3 into 3, you remain with the 1x. We want to remain with the 1x. So you divide by the coefficient, the number before that letter.
Okay.
If, for example, if we had 5x, we would have divided by 5. Or if it was 4x, you divide by 4. Is it clear?
Yes.
Another hand, just a moment. Kondwani has got the question. Nokia 2.1.
Madam, I wanted to ask on the second equation, can you just try it for us?
The second equation?
Yes, can you just try it for us?
The second one?
Yes.
The second equation is 2x minus y equal to 5.
Yes.
2x minus y is equal to 5.
Yes,
so
but
since our x is 3, it's the same as saying 2 times 3, which is going to give us a 6. 6 minus 1 will give you a 5. Substitute.
Yes, madam, but
or if you add, yes.
When it's saying 6 minus y equals to 5, not so.
Pardon?
6 minus y equals to 5.
Yes.
Then how do you?
And 3 plus 1 is equal to 4.
Can you just do it for me?
What did you say?
Can't you just do it for me? I'm kind of confused.
Where is the confusion?
Why it's saying 6 minus y equals to 5. Then we'll take.
Where it says it? Come again.
6 minus y equals to 5.
Yes.
Then yeah, we are going to.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take 6 to the other side of the equal sign, which to become a negative.
I'm not even.
If it becomes negative, it means 5 plus 1 will still give you a 6. 6 will still be equals to 6.
But isn't the y going to be negative y?
Negative y, what do you mean?
Since we are going to take the 6 and not the y, so which means it's going to remain negative y.
I also want to learn. I also want to learn here. I was off. I never followed very well. Where is the 6?
Okay,
I can't see the 6.
We are replacing, where there's this x, we are replacing a 3. We found the value of x as 3.
Yes.
So we are saying 2 times 3 will give you what?
6.
Aha. And our y is 1 here. There's a 1 here. What is 6 minus 1? What is 6 minus 1?
5.
What isn't 5 equal to 5?
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Mr. Katete, can we proceed?
Let me check the other hands. Okay, Kondwani, hand down. Nokia 2.1 doesn't know who is he. We can proceed, madam. We can proceed.
We can proceed?
Yes, we can. Let's go ahead.
Okay. So we have the next question, which is saying x plus 3y is equal to 10 and x minus y equal to 2. Those two are simultaneous equations. The word simultaneous means to occur at the same time. So we need to find the same value of x and the same value of y, such that when we replace them into those two equations, they are going to give us a true sentence. In the first question, I said the first thing you're supposed to do is to identify the coefficients. After identifying the coefficients, check for the signs. If the signs are the same, subtract. If the signs are different, add. Now, when you look at those two equations, you find that this x has a coefficient 1 and that x has a coefficient 1. That y has a coefficient 3, that y has a coefficient -1. So since x has the same coefficient 1 and 1, we can always eliminate x. Check the signs. Are the signs the same? Yes. What are you supposed to do? Subtract. So we are going to subtract in a vertical way, starting from the top, going down. So I'm saying x minus x will give me a 0. Then 3y minus a negative y. This minus and the negative will give me a positive. So it's the same as saying 3y plus y will give me a 4y, a positive 4y. Then you are going to say 10 minus 2 will give you 8. The next step will look like that. So we have 0 plus 4y is equal to 8.
Just a moment.
When you
Techno F1,
yes, Mr.
you are
Katete?
getting out. I'm just removing out Techno F1 for writing on the screen and you'll be banned forever. Thank you so much. Okay, so, you can go.
All right. So I was saying x minus x will give us a 0. 3y minus negative y. This and that minus and that negative will give us a positive. So we are saying 3y plus 1y will give us a 4y. 10 minus 2 will give us 8. 0 plus 4y will give us a 4y. So we are going to say 4y is equal to 8. To find the value of y, we'll divide both sides by 4. I think in the previous question, we had 3x, where someone was asking to say, why did we divide by 3? This time around, we are going to divide by 4. So we'll divide both sides by 4 because we want to remain with the 1y. So divide both sides by 4. 4 into 4 will give us a 1.
Are you there, Madam Simfukwe? You
4
can repeat
into
yourself.
8 to give us a 2. So now, since we have found, yes, Mr. Katete. I repeat just there.
Network was bad.
Okay, I repeat?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So I was saying we will divide both sides by the coefficient, which is a 4. 4 into 4 will give us a 1y. And then 4 into 8 will give us a 2. Our y will be equal to 2. When you find the value of y, replace it into either equation 1 or 2 to solve for x. Replace in either equation 1 or 2 to solve for x. I'll pick equation 1, where we have x plus 3y equal to 10. When y is equal to 2, it means we are going to replace a 2 where there's y. So we are going to say 3 times 2 to give us a 6. We'll replace, where there's y, we'll replace a 2. So we are saying 3 times 2 will give us a 6. X plus 6 will be equal to 10. We'll move the positive 6 from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. The sign has to change. So it will become a negative 6. Our x will be equal to 10 minus 6. X will be equal to 4. Therefore, our answer will be x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. If there's any question, Mr. Katete, okay, a question can be asked.
There are many.
Okay.
Okay. Madam, may you please,
yes,
may you please return?
Yes.
May you please return from x plus 3y equals 10? May you please return from x plus 3y equals 10?
Okay, Chideshe, hold on.
From x plus 3y.
Chideshe,
okay.
You are using the
so
headsets.
From here,
can you plug your headsets properly? Okay.
We start from x. We start from x plus 3y is equal to 10.
X plus 3y.
We start from x plus 3y is equal to 10.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the first equation. We are saying x plus 3y is equal to 10. But we've already found the value of y. The value of y was y equal to 2. So it means where there's y here, replace these 2. Where there's this y, replace that 2. Now, when you have those brackets, it means multiply. So we are multiplying 3 times 2. 3 times 2 to give us that 6. So we are saying x plus 6 is equal to 10. Then when you're solving equations, you group the numbers together on the right-hand side. If it is a positive on the left, when you take it on the other side, the sign has to change. It will change to a negative. If this was a negative, on the other side, it has to be a positive. But since it's a positive, when you move it to the right-hand side, it has to become a negative. So we are saying 10 minus 6 will give us a 4. Therefore, our x will be equal to 4 and y is equal to 2.
Okay.
Is it clear?
There's another question. Nompilo.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask the first part, why were we subtracting?
Pardon?
Why were we subtracting?
Why were we?
Why were we subtracting?
Subtracting what?
What can I say? The two, okay.
No, below. Attention, what you do, guys, if you want your audio to be coming out clear, switch off your video, allow only audio. If you put the video and audio, you are going to have a bad sound. So always, when you are talking, switch off the video, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was asking why we were subtracting the two coefficients in this equation.
Yeah,
which one?
Now.
We were subtracting what?
The two coefficients, x and the other x. Why were we subtracting?
We want to get a 0. Elimination means you have to get a 0. When you get that 0, it means you have eliminated the x.
Okay.
Thank
you.
You are welcome, Nampilo. Lukezo. Lukezo.
Can we proceed?
There's a hand.
Can we proceed?
Yes, Lukezo. Lukezo, the sound is extremely bad. Emmanuel Chitwa.
Madam, I was asking, those 3 dots, are they also part of the answer?
Yes.
The 3 dots there.
The triangle dots.
Those just mean therefore. Those mean therefore.
Okay, I think we can proceed now with the powers invested in me. There is Martha Musole.
Right.
Mushole. Martha, please go ahead. Martha, before Martha speaks, I want to warn those who are chatting there. I'll start removing those who are just giving text. How are you? Hi, are you concentrating? Please, this is not a chat board. It's money. Your parents invest money here. So can you be serious? So I see the message, only message you allowed concerning to mathematics. Anything else, you need to be digitally disciplined. Thank you so much. Madam, you can continue. So I'll start removing them if you have posted anything. Go ahead, Madam.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Katete.
Thank you so much, Madam, please.
Okay, so for this question, I think, Mr. Katete.
Yes.
I'm asking if you can allow me to pick anyone to try to solve this one, because at least now it's a bit straightforward. We can check the coefficients, we can check the signs, and then someone can tell us what to do.
If
there's anyone
please, Fefi is going to give us the answer. Fefi.
All right.
Fefi. Hope Mukosa. Dorothy Zulu, please tell us the answer. People have started running out when we say give us the answer. I think they are going.
Okay. Okay,
No, Masuzi Ongwira. Oh, there's one person who is ready to give us the answer. There are 2 people.
Okay.
There are 2 people. We have got Lydian Mungoch, please, can you do so?
Sorry, can you just give me a moment to solve it?
Please do so, please, you are at liberty, you can do so. Others, you can also, because I'll pick at random. Can everyone please work on this one? We are going to pick randomly. Okay, other people have already solved.
Okay.
Lydian, you have done? Lydian, you can solve it, or you need time?
I need time.
You need
One
time.
more minute.
1 more minute, okay, give it to you. We have got other than Commissioner Philo, have you done it?
Yes, sir.
Please, now you are sounding so clear. You can tell the teacher, you can tell everyone.
Y is equal to 4. Explain. Explaining.
Just start, we want to, you just start explaining from the first stage, what you have done up to the end.
From here like this. So since given us the equation here, so
yes,
we want to get a 0. So we're going to subtract the two 11x's and it will give us a 0. And then we're going to subtract 5y, positive 5y from, positive 3y from 5y, which will give a 2y. Then we're also going to subtract 9 and 1, which will give us 8. Then after that, we're going to divide 2y, we're going to divide both sides by 2, meaning we're going to divide 2y over 2 equals 8 over 2, which will give us y is equal to 4. Then
excellent.
Then we'll get the second equation. I used the second equation to find x.
Yes.
So we replaced y with 4, which so we multiply. It will become 11x plus 3 open brackets 4 close brackets equals to 1. So 11x plus 12 is equals to 1. Then we'll take the other side of the equation. We'll put the line which is going to be equivalent to 11x equals to 11.
Positive or negative 11?
It will be a positive 11. It will be a negative.
It will be a negative 11.
Yes. So it will be over 11.
Still going or done?
Excellent work. So what you're supposed to do, she identified the coefficients. We had 11 and 11. Since the signs are the same, she subtracted. 11x minus 11x will give us a 0. 5y minus 3y will give us a 2y. 9 minus 1 will give us an 8. 0 plus 2y will give us a 2y, which will be equals to 8. To find the value of y, we are going to divide both sides by the coefficient, which is a 2. 2 into 2 will give us a 1y. 2 into 8 will give us a 4. Our y will be equal to 4, which Mr. Katete found. Y is equal to 4. Then you can replace it. You can replace it in either equation 1 or 2 to solve for x. So where there's y, we'll replace a 4. 3 times 4 will give us a 12. Transpose it, move it from the left side to the right, it will become a negative. So we are going to say 3 times 4 is giving us a 12. 11x plus 12 is equal to 1. We'll move the positive 12 from the left-hand side to the right. The sign will change. It will become a negative. Now, since the signs are different, we are going to subtract. Put the sign of the larger number. 1 minus 12 will give us a negative 11. To find the value of x, you have to divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 11. If we divide both sides by 11, 11 into 11 will give us a 1x. 11 into negative 11 will give us a negative 1. Our x will be equal to negative 1. Therefore, our answer will be x is equal to negative 1 and y is equal to 4. As simple as that. We can proceed?
Yes, we can. Let me check the guys. If there's answer, there's a question actually for some of these guys. Let me check on you. We have got one from Emmanuel Mufunda. Emmanuel, welcome. Although you came late, you were in the waiting room. Oh, Emmanuel, the cloud is yours. Welcome to the cloud lessons and cloud classroom. Talk to the teacher. Yes?
Madam, can you repeat?
The whole question?
Yes.
I think Mr. Katete, just pick the girl who explained for me. Was it Nompilo who explained?
Nompilo.
To help us. I think I liked the way she explained.
Nompilo.
The help?
Nompilo, where are you?
I'm here.
Explain, yes. Nompilo.
The cloud is yours. Explain.
The whole what we did here was we got since 11 we want to get a 0. We subtracted. Yes. We had to subtract the two 11 x's, which gave us a 0. Then we said that we're supposed to subtract if they are the same signs, we subtract. Yes, and different sides we add. So we subtracted 5y minus 3y, which gave us a 2y. Then we also subtracted the 9. Oh, we subtracted the 1 from the 9, which gave us an 8. So we said 2y over 2 equals 8 over 2, which gave us a y equals to 4. So then when we're not yet done with the question, we want to find the x, the value of x. So here I got this. We can choose either of the questions, but I decided to get the second one, which was 11x plus 3y equals 1. So we got 11x. Then since y is equals to 4, we replaced the y with a 4. So the question will now change to 11x plus 3 open brackets 4 close brackets equals 1. Don't say anything. Then 11x plus 12 is equals to 1. So we grouped the light signs together, meaning the 12 is going to go over. Yes. The positive 12 is going to change to a negative. Then it's going to be 11x equals to negative 11, which should be 11x over negative 11 equals negative 11 over negative 11, which since they are the same number.
Nompilo, is it supposed to be negative or positive? Nompilo, is it supposed to be over negative or both are supposed to be positive 11?
Net over, both of them are supposed to be negatives. Both of them.
They are supposed to be positive because the coefficient is a positive 11.
Oh, okay. They're supposed to be, okay. Sorry for that mistake.
Yes.
Was supposed to be
okay.
Positive. So they will be both over positive 11, which we divide, which will give us a, isn't it be negative 1? Am I right? Or to give us, give us a negative. You are right, 1. Actually. A negative 1, which is meaning x is equals to negative 1 and y is equals to 4.
Excellent. Excellent, girl. As simple as that. Excellent, girl.
Okay.
Can we proceed, Mr. Katete?
Permission granted. Proceed, madam.
Okay. All right. Now, the last question is different from A, B, and C. It is different in the sense that none of those variables have the same coefficient. Take note, the last question is different from A, B, and C. D is different. This first equation has a coefficient 2 for x. That one has a coefficient 3 for x. The other coefficient for y is 3, and the other one is a 4. So we have different coefficients. So when you identify that the coefficients are different, the first thing you are supposed to do is to choose whether you want to eliminate x or y. In this case, I want to eliminate x. Since I want to eliminate x, I can change this 2 and make it a 6. And I can change that 3 and make it a 6. So if I want to make this 2 become a 6, it means I have to multiply this 2 by 3. If I want to make this 3 a 6, it means I have to multiply that 3 by a 2. So what you're supposed to do is to multiply the whole lot of this equation by 3, all of it, and multiply the whole lot of that equation by 2. Then we can eliminate x. But if I want to eliminate y here, I can make this become a 12, both of them 12. I'll have to multiply the whole equation by 4, the first one by 4, and I can multiply the whole second equation by 3. Whether you start eliminating x or y, your answer is going to be the same. I want to eliminate x.
Lakson Kazi, you are going. Thank you so much for creating space, and we'll make sure that you don't attend any of the lessons. A stiff punishment to be given to you. Thank you so much. Madam, you can go ahead.
Okay, so saying I want to eliminate x here. So I can multiply the whole lot of this equation by 3, and I can multiply the whole lot that equation by 2. So I'm going to say 3 times 2x, I'll get 9y. 3 times the second equation, I can say 2 times 4y will give times 15 will give me a 30. It will look like that. It will look like that. So if you multiply the whole lot of that first equation by 3, it will look like that. If you multiply the whole lot of this equation by 2, it will look like that. Now we have the same coefficient, which is 6x and 6x. Since both of them are positive, I can always subtract. I want to have a 0 here to get rid of x. So if I say 6x minus 6x, I'm going to get a 0. 9y minus 8y will give me a 1y. 33 minus 30 will give me a 3. My y will be equal to 3. When you find the value of y, you can replace it in either equation 1 or 2 to solve for x. You can either replace it in equation 1 or 2 to solve for x. I'll pick the first equation. I have 2x plus 3y is equal to 11. When y is equal to 3, where there's y, here we'll replace a 3. So we are going to get 3 times 3, which is going to give us a 9. 2x plus 9 is equal to 11. We'll move the positive 9 from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. The sign has to change. So we are going to have 11 minus 9. So 2x will be equal to 11 minus 9. 11 minus 9 is equal to 2. To find the value of x, we'll divide both sides by 2. Our x will be equal to 1. Therefore, our answer will be x minus 1 and y is equal to 3. As simple as that. So when you replace the value of x and y in both equations, you are going to get true sentences. Any question, Mr. Katete? This is the last example which had different coefficients.
Tandiwe. Tandi, please come on board.
71.
Madam.
Yes.
I was asking if you could please repeat about the last question.
Mute
Which
your mic.
part, Tandiwe?
The whole lot.
All of it.
All of it. I was saying, when you sit, even in your exam, don't sit in your exam expecting to find the same coefficient, like the way we were solving A, B, and C. Don't sit there thinking, I'm going to find X and X, or I'm going to find Y and Y. No. Sometimes they'll give you different coefficients. Your duty is to make sure that you get the same number where there's either X or where there's Y. You just have to get the same number. Now, I decided to make X have the same number. The coefficient of this X is a 2. The coefficient of that X is a 3. I can make both of them have a 6 here. So if I want to have a 6 here, I have to multiply these 2 times 3. And if I want to have a 6 there, I have to multiply this by 2. Now, you're not just going to multiply 3 times 2 here to get 6x and leave those the way they are. No, the whole equation has to be multiplied by 3. Even here, you can't say 2 times 3, 6x, and you leave those 2. No, the whole equation has to be multiplied by 2. That's what you're supposed to do. If I wanted to eliminate y here, I was going to multiply the whole lot of this equation by 4. And if I wanted to change this 4 into 12, I was going to multiply the whole lot of that equation by 3, so that I have 12 and then subtract to get a 0 there. Now, since I've decided to eliminate x, I'll multiply the whole equation by 3, the first one, the whole second equation by 2. When you do that, you are going to say 3 times 2x will give us a 6x. 3 times 3y will give you a 9y. 3 times 11 will give you a 33. That's the first one. The second one is going to be 2 times 3x will give you a 6x. 2 times 4y will give you 8y. And 2 times 15 will give you a 30. It will look like that. From there, subtract. 6x minus 6x will give us a 0. 9y minus 8y will give us a 1y. 33 minus 30 will give us a 3. Our y will be equal to 3. When you find the value of y, you can replace it in either equation 1 or 2 to solve for x. I'll replace it in equation 1. Equation 1 is 2x plus 3y is equal to 11. Here, where there's this y, put a 3 to find what x is. So we are saying 2x plus 3 times 3 is equal to 11. 2x plus 9 is equal to 11. Move the positive 9 to the right-hand side. The sign will change. It will become a negative. So you say 2x is equal to 11 minus 9. 11 minus 9 will give us a 2. To find the value of x, you have to divide both sides by the coefficient, which is a 2. 2 into 2 will give us a 1. Our x will be equal to 1. Therefore, our answer is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3. As simple as that. Yes, Mr. Katete?
Okay, fine, fantastic. This is mathematics. What slogan for mathematics should we use? Mathematics made simple. Okay, we have got
yes.
Yeah, Mathematics Made Simple by Madam Simfukwe from Kabwe Secondary School. Broadcasting from the cloud computing, virtual computing, Martha Musole. We are giving you another chance. Martha, are you there? Temwani Mwale, thanks for coming in, although I saw you coming late. Temwani Mwale.
Okay, sir, thank you. Madam, how did you find 6? Okay, let me say, when you said that the first one, 2x plus 3y is equal to 11, how did you?
Yes.
What made you to say we should multiply the whole lot of the first question by 3 and the second one by 2?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's all.
Yes.
Someone Mwale, we're not getting you clearly. I know the network issues and connectivity with you. You can always post your question in the chat box. As we are, can we proceed to another person, or you want still to come on to Temwani Mwale?
No, sir.
We are not getting you clearly. We are not getting you from the air. Can you try to? Okay, now you are clear. Get on.
I'm clear now.
Yes, you are clear. Then tell those behind, make sure you tell your parents to give you some space off, okay? Because mathematics needs total concentration. Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes, Mare, go ahead.
And the first question is 2x plus 3y minus 11.
Yes.
What made you to say we should multiply the whole lot of the question by 3?
I want to have a 6 here. If I look at 2 and 3, those two you can multiply 2 times 3 to get a 6 here. I want to have the same number. When you look at 2 and 3, what do you think you are supposed to do here? Here, I have a 2 and a 3. Which number can I have which is going to give me, which will be the same?
6. Oh, okay, I understand. Thank you.
Which number can you have between 2 and 3? About here, we have a 3 and a 4. Which number?
12.
It is?
12.
12, excellent. Now, if you want to have a 12 here, what do you think you are supposed to do to the first equation?
You have to multiply the whole lot of the question by 4.
Excellent. And the second one? The whole lot of this, you multiply it by what?
By 3.
Excellent. You've understood.
Yes,
so
thank
that's
you.
how you proceed. You're welcome.
Okay. Alice Galax. What's your name, Alice?
Yes, sir, my name is Alice.
Alice who?
Alice Nyendwa.
What's your name? Alice Nyendwa. So I've changed.
Alice Nyendwa.
You are not the phone. Nyendwa. Okay,
yes.
Fine. Go ahead.
Sir, on your first step.
Say madam.
Madam, sorry.
On
the first step, when you said we have to find 6, do you have to decide on your own that you want to find 6, or you said 6 because when you multiply the equation by 3, you get 6?
Because of the 3. Imagine if we had a 5 here. Just imagine you have a 5 here. Would you want to have a 6 there? No. It means you need to get a 10. Are you getting what I'm saying? If there was a 5 here, you don't expect to get a 6. It will be a 10. So you check what you have been given. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
There are 2 more questions. Alice, drop your hands. Okay, you can proceed, madam, please. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure talking to you, Alice, and also to Alice and Chaman Mwade. Fantastic. Please go ahead, madam.
This is the end of our lesson, Mr. Katete. This is the end of our lesson. I just want to thank the participants very, very much, and they should stay safe and stay home.
And also thank the engineer K, for providing you the services in the cloud. We love you. Please, there's a from Mobis Dandizam. Mobis, go ahead, please. Mobis Dandizam, go ahead. Mobis, problem doesn't know that it's Mobis. We allow you, anyone with the questions coming to the technical, we will provide the timetable for the test is coming. The timetable is coming, and be ready for the test. This is what we call mental test. I think we'll have a test over the weekend. Our team is preparing. The timetable is coming anytime. Then whenever you are coming, there are some people, they said, send me a link. You should send me a link. Look, let me be straight with you guys. Imagine all of you, you are 800. Imagine everyone would say, send me a link, send me a link, send me a link. How much time would I got? In your groups where you are, there are some of whom I can mention, they are quite experts who can do tremendous work. So in the group, don't feel shy, drop. If you have failed to do, maybe going on to the NotesMaster, just get a screenshot, send in the group. If you are sending, it shows you are intelligent. Those who are fearing to send, they are not intelligent. Intelligent people ask because you get new things. So send in a group. Not only me who attend to you, even leads, we are about 12 in all the groups. So anyone can pick it. So when you send with me, like here, if you have sent, I won't attend to you, then you feel very bad. Maybe I'll attend you tomorrow, then you'll say, no, Mr. Tete doesn't answer. Actually, at a core of issues, we'll answer you, but to be quick, to be helped, send in a group. I encourage you, send in a group. Then for those who are not in the group, who are not in WhatsApp group, just request. For the request of adding, I can give you the number. I'll just always, but don't call anytime, call me during the day. And you can call it's lunch hour, 15 hours, and 10 to 11. The rest of the time, you can just drop, because you can just drop a message which I will attend that. I've got Lusubiro Kabeke, please. In case you have just joined, our teacher for today was Madam Namakau Simfukwe from Kabwe School in Central Province. I am Isaac Atete, hosting you from Kabwe Secondary School on behalf of NotesMaster International, Global International platform. No other platform is better than NotesMaster. Thank you. Question time. I'll give you 7 minutes. You can put your hands up. Okay. We have got questions. Question from Kaidron. Go ahead. Kaidron. Kaidron. The sound is bad, Kaidron. The sound is bad. I can't even hear you.
Press on the class.
You each of the class, you want a class code?
Yes.
I want to put it clearly, there is no class code.
It's telling me
the all class. Okay. There are no class. You just give me time, we'll send back our videos to watch the process. Except others who are receiving the error 403, we are still resolving that one. Okay. Galaxy A02S. Galaxy.
Sir, tomorrow, are we having an assignment?
You check your time and you check in NotesMaster. Galaxy, what is your real name?
Luyando.
Luyando who?
Mumbatasai.
Huh? Luyando Tasai? Okay, we have given you a name. Then Mubanga M. Mubanga M. You can't speak. Tandiwe. Oh, Mubanga, you want to talk. Talk, Mubanga. Tandiwe, go ahead. Tandiwe.
Sir, I was asking, how do we answer the test?
What?
Sir, I was asking, how do we answer the test? How do we answer the test?
The video for answering the test is coming along, and we may have a test of testing how to test over the weekend. You'll be using the phones, and I know you want to compare. So comparing the machine will fail you off.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Sai.
I'm not getting you. Okay, Lusubiro.
Yes, sir. When I tried to register for NotesMaster, when I was confirming that I'm not a robot, it said that it's the check. I should check the checkbox again.
The what?
When I wanted to confirm.
Send the screenshot, what you are seeing in the group, and ask for the help, will help you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we who is this? Kayemba. Kaemba. 403A, we'll address it. Our team is working with it. Okay, Mwenya.
Sir, the test we're going to have, is it going to be in all the subjects or just math?
All the subjects which you are in, which are on the timetable. All of them.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Who else? Zoelange. Peter.
Sir, what time are the tests going to be?
What?
What time are the tests going to be?
What is the best time?
Yes, I'm not sure.
I'm going to put the votes because others don't have the phones. They depend on the phones for the parents.
So can I ask now?
What?
Can I ask?
Ask you. That's why I said it's question time.
Yes. Yes, I lost connection. You are saying we should give your WhatsApp lines, but you said we should use Telegram. Hello?
A link in the WhatsApp line.
You said you said we should use Telegram, not WhatsApp.
Look, you are confusing yourself. Some of you don't have Telegram. So when you send me the WhatsApp link, I'll send you the Telegram link. Then you get it from there. Do you get the point? So stop confusing yourself.
All right.
Okay. At this point in time, we are closing everything. See you on Monday. Over the weekend, we'll continue talking to you.
Steph.
Okay, bye-bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Your parents.
So can I? Good night.
Can I ask?